This is Matt with Mel Express Radio. I have with me Alex from Undeath. How are you today, man?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Doing good as well. Can't wait to hear the album. I love what I've heard so far. Thanks for joining me.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for having me.
The band's new album, It's Time to Rise from the Grave, is set to be released April 22nd. What can you tell fans about the band's upcoming album?
If you liked the first album, Legions of a Different Kind, I see no reason why you won't like this album. It's a sort of doubling and tripling down on everything that I think makes Undeath stand out, everything that makes us cool. Lots of big hooks, big riffs, and it's just a killer death metal record. So I think everybody who is an Undeath fan is going to enjoy it.
How was the writing and recording process, having this being the band's second full-length album?
Oh, it was cool, man. I mean, we had a lot more time this time around because obviously, COVID happening sort of gave us a lot more luxury in the writing process. We had a lot more time to sit around and make sure everything was exactly how it needed to be. And also, we didn't really have a hard deadline to turn the record in, so we had a lot more time in the studio just to, record and make sure everything was perfect. So it was a very relaxed process, honestly.
Do you think it was more relaxing having it being the second time the band getting together writing versus making your first album?
Totally, yeah. I mean, we always place a little bit of pressure on ourselves, just because we want to deliver, we want it to be good. But when we recorded the first album, we got signed to prosthetic before the record was really halfway done. So we had to turn a record in and really finish writing a record in the span of 2-3 months, which was pretty stressful. But with this record, I mean, we had kind of all the time in the world, and we also had 2 new members with Tommy and Jared. So it was just a way more chill process for sure.
And the band recently released a single for Necrobionics. I was hoping I'd say that right.
Yep, you got it. It's not a real word, so don't worry about it.
That's even better. That's awesome. What kind of feedback have you received?
Oh, it's been awesome, man. I mean, I feel like people are really loving this song. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's the best response we've gotten to a single yet, besides the first one. It's just it's cool, man. We did a video for it that it's all very inspired by Doom, the video game, and that's just they say you got to write about what you know. So we made a video about playing video games. So it's been cool.
Did you ever get into the latest Doom that they put out? I think it was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I played all the recent ones that Bethesda's been doing. I mean, they're awesome. We're all huge fans of that whole franchise.
No, I agree. I actually bought the last one because it came out around the same time when everything started to lock down, so that passed a lot of time on my hands.
yeah, those games are awesome.
I know the band will be touring North America soon with Dying Fetus, and then you'll also be doing some shows with the Acacia Strain. What are your expectations on the band's touring schedule?
They're good. Dying Fetus is a band that I've loved and had a lot of respect for forever, honestly. I mean, they're kind of one of the first bands that really got me into death metal as a whole, so the fact we get to go on tour with them is huge. I don't take an opportunity like that for granted, not even for a second. So I'm stoked. I mean, that's going to be a great tour. I'm stoked that it's a full U.S. We're going to get to travel the country again, which is always a good time. I'm stoked that Frozen Souls on that tour as well. I mean, they're a great band. They're kind of right in the wheelhouse in terms of newer death metal bands. And they're great guys, too. I mean, we've hung out with them a few times on tour, and they're just really fun to chill with and party with. So I think it's going to be a great time. I can't wait.
Do you see any further plans for the band for the rest of the year after those tours, or?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're always plotting stuff. We got some stuff in the works right now that nothing really set in stone, but we've got some new music we're working on. We've got some release plans for later in the year that I'm pretty excited about. So we're never off the clock.
For anyone that's unfamiliar with Undeath, how would you describe the band's sound?
Just straightforward, meat and potatoes death metal, but with a ear for hooks and choruses would be my best estimation. It's hard to get a good perspective when I'm in the band.
Is there anyone that you hope to tour with down the road?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I would love to do a tour with a band like Cryptopsy. I'd love to do a tour with Morbid Angel. Cannibal Corpse is a big one. Also just a lot of, besides the legacy bands, there's tons of newer death metal bands I would love to tour with, Fetid, Cerebral Rot, Gray's End, Caustic Wound, but there's tons of new
If you could put together a big four of death metal, who would it be?
Let's see. Cannibal Corpse, Cryptopsy, Morbid Angel, Bolt Thrower would be my top four.
That's awesome. Bolt Thrower is a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, Bolt Thrower is the best. I mean, that's like a top 5 band for me, period. Like, not even just metal. I love Bolt Thrower.
Is there anything that we haven't covered that you'd like to go over?
I don't think so, man. Just wanted to say thanks for having me, and thanks to everybody who listens to Undeath and continues to support us. You know, it means the world.
My last question, being fairly new, what are your hopes for the band's future?
I just want to take it as far as we can. You know, I want to continue to tour. I want to continue to release music. You know, I try to stay ambitious, and I try to look toward the future and you know, stay on the ball with progressing the band. But I also want to live in the moment, just have fun while it's happening. So I just hope that we're able to continue to do this for a long time.
That's awesome. It was great talking to you. I can't wait to hear the full-length album, and I hope that you and the rest of the Campin' Undeath have a safe, healthy upcoming tour.
Hey, thank you very much, man. I appreciate your time.